do you have this following question? One, why I keep upon posting in social media and I don't get the result I want? Second, that why I don't attract my ideal clients? Third, what do I do with my pricing? Okay, so if you have these questions, then today's episode is for you. Hi, Kelly Bala here. I mentor Christian coaches, kingdom leaders, and service providers the proven action steps to grow and scale their business elegantly since 2008. This channel is all about inspire, encourage, and empower you with biblical principle in this entrepreneurial journey so you can become that Christian CEO that God has called you. Hi there, welcome to today's episode. This again is another solo episode because I like to answer the question that I received recently quite a bit, especially for those Christian coaches, consultants, service providers that you just got started or you just kind of not making it as a full-time revenue just yet. And I would like to use this episode to answer a lot of questions, and I trust that will save you a lot of time while you are in this journey. So question one, Kelly, I have posts in the social media a lot and I got no result from it. Well, if you have been struggling about this, let's have a check right now, okay? I want you to understand that first of all, when it comes to the online business, or let's say, online presence of your business, most importantly, it's, you need to have your home, which is your own website. Because let's face it, we don't own any social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. So they have their rights to change rules any single time, right? So I really want you to get this clear. Your own website is that home base. And whatever you post out there in the social medias, I want you to treat them as a satellite. Basically, there it's, generally speaking, you post a teaser or kind of sneak peek of something or a shorter amount of videos and posts so they guide them toward to your website or your sales pipeline page. In the end, if they don't hop on in your own email list, you have no way to be able to communicate with them directly, right? So, also when it comes to the social media engagement, each platform, they have their own rules. A lot of Christian entrepreneurs told me that, Kelly, I don't get it. When I post about my offer, nobody react. But when I post about encouraging words and quotes, and I got a lot of reaction. And that is precisely the nature of the social media platforms, right? Originally, how it came along is so we can get socialized. So I don't want you to kind of lose heart about what the content you should post out there. Because a lot of engagement, while some of them are important and you can take into account, but some of them are just a vanity. Let me explain. I know very clearly among my followers in different social media platforms, some of them will never buy a thing from me. They just happy to use what I post out there as an encouragement, or maybe they will buy my book, but that's it. They probably will never buy my higher price programs. This is just a reality of it. And there are a group of people, they maybe hardly comment on my content, like or write anything about it. However, I cannot tell you, there are so many times when I have a new client and I ask them, say, hey, how did you find me? 9 out of 10, they will tell me, oh, I've been following you for a while, either in Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube, or my podcast. But they never say a word. So I did not know them. It just meaning, as the Bible say, Sowing seeds is our job. And then the seeds will fall into different ground, right? But if you don't sow seeds at all, then obviously you cannot expect harvest. So I hope this encourages you. Have that said, on the other angle, I want you to also understand content creating and posting, all that, it takes work. It also will take consistency, right? To be able to see result. You cannot post one day and you don't post the other. You cannot hop on the YouTube, upload a video and then you don't consistently upload, or my podcast in last 5 years, that type of thing, right? It demands consistency regardless which platform you are in. But more importantly is whatever you post out there, it should align with what your program are. Be more precise. It should align the solution you provide to your audience. In the US, right, there's a store called Costco, and it's a larger scale grocery store. So when you go there, normally you find, they have different little tables set up from the vendors, and they allow you to taste a little piece of either crackers or cold cut or anything like that. And if you like it, you will buy the whole box. Same principle, that's what we need to apply to our content creating. You need to be very clear about what you will be selling, what kind of milestone and solution, what kind of milestones that you will be offering in your paid programs. Then you work backwards, reverse engineering back, right? Chunk into teeny tiny pieces and offer out there in your social media platforms. Can be a YouTube video for 3 to 5 minutes. You teach something and that video is so helpful and very valuable. So after people watch it, they either subscribe to your channel or maybe even opt in to the link you provide below in the description area. As the time goes, then people start to see you as an authoritative figure in the specific field. Does this make sense? So you cannot just create content without intention. You cannot create content without clearly about what you are leading them to. That is a very bad stewardship example. I hope this makes sense, right? So that's a kind of long answer about the first question. People say, Kelly, why I post so much social media content out there and I don't get a result? There's a couple of different factors here. Either your content is not intentional, or two, that you are not consistent enough. Okay, so you cannot attract the right client. Have that say, the next question is, Kelly, why I don't attract my ideal clients? Well, there are many different factors out there. Sum it up, based on my own experience of 12 years in this business, there are two main reasons. One, I'm sorry to break it to you, you may be not there yet to attract that specific ideal clients you would like to. Two, you are there already, but the way you communicate yourself out there doesn't align where you are right now. Let me give you an example. I remember years back when I was in one of the programs from Darren Hardy. So he is the chief editor of Success Magazine. He shared with us about before he got married, he wrote down a list of criteria, what kind of amazing lady he would like to marry to. Something were about 30 plus items. And the second morning, when he woke up, looked at that list, and he had epiphany. He thought, what kind of amazing man this lady will be willing to marry to. So between you and your ideal clients is a mirroring process, right? That's why I say either you are not there yet, or let's say you're already there, but what I see a lot of Christian entrepreneurs and kingdom leaders is how they express themselves out there. Let's say their videos or their content, the copy on their website. They did not communicate and connect well with their ideal clients. So when the ideal clients come across their content or their website, they don't feel resonate with. So no wonder you are not attracting them. Does this make sense? Okay. So, the third one is about pricing. And just about 2-3 weeks ago, we hosted a very successful workshop. Super grateful. We have a small group of entrepreneurs, 20-something entrepreneurs and leaders, and we talk about the stories, the business story for positioning and also pricing. Pricing is one of those things as a filter of your positioning. You know, just think about the feeling you walk into Walmart and the feeling you walk into, let's say, the store of Chanel. Nothing good or bad about it for either store. It's just they are in a very different positioning in the marketplace, right? So no matter which one are you or a lot of us in between, right? That's not a problem at all. But you do need to price your program and services properly in order to attract your ideal clients. Because your ideal clients is out there, they already probably seeking or they knew or tried other solution. So there is a measurement stick already in their mind, whether we like it or not. They kind of have the perception of this price, what kind of thing they receive, that type of thing. And obviously, this is a very general way to talk about it. We're gonna have another workshop coming up very soon, on September 2nd. And if you like, just email us podcast@kattyball.com. We'll try to get you into the waiting list, cause I know already the second one, we will have a lot more people cause it was helpful and we are very grateful receive a lot of great feedback. So I hope these 3 questions and answer help your journey. Okay. So again, the last one is about pricing. And then, the second one was about how to attract your ideal clients. And then the first question about social media content. Please let us know, how do you enjoy this kind of solo show? I have guests coming in some episode down the road, but I just felt in this season that, I would like to serve you by answer those oftentimes is very confusing situation in the marketplace because we have a lot of false teaching out there. And so let me know, okay? By the way, in our Power One framework, we dive deep in all these areas with our clients. We inventory that where you are as a business owner and get you ready for the next level that God has called you to. From there, we work with you about your ideal clients because we care about people, right? Kingdom is all about people. We do a 300-degree of profiling, really understand that what that number one solution you can provide to them, and then how you can communicate the way they understand. So if you are interested about this, we have a free masterclass. You can go to powerofoneframework.com/masterclass. Again, that's powerofoneframework.com/masterclass. Or you just go to show note, kattyballa.com/podcast and go to this episode. You'll find a link. In my Instagram, there's also link there in my bio, okay? Before we go, I would like to feature a listener that recently that we received another 5-star review. So I'm gonna read the review, okay? It's from Wanda, and she said, I love this podcast for how clear Kelly is about her intent and goals. Her conversations with guests show that she has fantastic relationship with those she works with and are both informative and inspiring. Thank you so much, Wanda. And if you are one of those thousands of listeners that you do enjoy our podcast and you haven't told us yet, would you please take a little moment of your time and go to Apple Podcast, leave us a review. So that means a lot to us, meaning me and my team. And more importantly, you can help more Christian entrepreneurs and kingdom leaders to find these podcasts, which that's really the goal is we can impact more people's life. Okay. So I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video. And please share the videos with your friends so we can help more Christian entrepreneurs to rise up in the marketplace.